Roberts and Dan Nielsen here with the Patriot Real Estate Group. At Patriot Real Estate Group, we hold our heroes in high regard and choose to honor them through our Itasca Hometown Heroes program. And today for our community spotlight, we are lucky enough to be joined by a couple of our local heroes who are part of the Itasca County Sheriff, the K9 unit, Bob LeClair and Jared Morse. So thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, so we just want to talk to you about your thoughts on what it's like to be a part of the K9 unit in Itasca County.
How long have you guys been involved in the K9 program?
The K9 unit was established in 2011.
Yeah, we actually went to community and raised, I think it was around 30,000 to get the K9 program going. So,
And that was just you guys.
yeah.
Yep.
It's very impressive. Absolutely. The community's we've done the K9 Fundraiser 2 years in a row now, coming up on number 3. The community's kept backing you guys because they see the value, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
How many dogs do you have now?
We started with 2 initially, and because of the fundraisers that have been put on, we've been able to add 2 additional. So Itasca County has 4 dogs.
So do you guys have a specific kind of most rewarding case involving the K9?
I would have to say, as soon as we started, it was the Alzheimer's patient.
Yep.
To find an Alzheimer's patient that had wandered off from his house.
One
in the
shoe
middle
that
of
was
winter.
wintertime.
Oh, my
So we were
goodness.
able to tracking him right up to a house. If we didn't have that, it would have turned out a lot worse.
Our missing person cases are very important to us, and we team up with our search and rescue team, and we've found some lost people, lost hunters. We found a few lost children, and that's the rewarding part is finding.
I think what goes hand in hand with our tracking is the narcotics part of it. We use the dogs, I would say, most of the time for illegal drugs that are coming through our county.
I think that's what most people think of them as, and then when you hear about the lost hunters, lost children, it's just pretty neat the overall value that they provide the community.
And officer safety too. The dogs are trained in handler protection, and they're trained to apprehend people. And there's a lot of places where we send the dog in to danger because we don't want to send one of us.
Absolutely.
And I know for a fact my last dog, Cruz, he probably saved my life on one call.
Amazing.
We had a guy that had broken into some cabins and stole some firearms, and we knew he was armed, and he was in a garage, and Cruz was sent in, and he found the guy and apprehended him on the arm, and when we drug the guy out, there was a handgun laying there.
Wow. What would you say the most challenging part of working with the K9 unit has been in the community?
I think the most challenging part is the dog itself.
Yeah.
It's a lot of upkeep while you're working to keep him honed in, and it's a lot of training, and it's also a lot of off-duty care. You're with him 24/7. The community gets to know these dogs.
Are there any particular things the program needs at this time?
As far as equipment, we're very fortunate for the fundraisers that we've had. We've purchased a lot of equipment as far as narcotics detection equipment, bite suits, and a lot of those are another $1,500, $2,000 a piece. And we also purchased 4 GPS collars for the dogs, and those were almost $1,000 a piece. So without the additional of the fundraisers, we wouldn't have the equipment we do.
You talked about that you train regularly with the dogs, like every month. People may have heard dogs barking in the background here. You want to talk a little bit about what you're doing here today?
Yeah, we have our monthly K9 training where all 4 of us get together, and we have Hibbing Police Department is also here, and one of the conservation officers, and we all kind of get together. And right now we were working on building searches where we have a hidden suspect inside the building, and the dog has to seek the person out and find them.
more scenarios we can throw at the dog, the more they're gonna prevail on street deployment.
What do you think the community would find the most surprising about working with the K9 unit?
Most people see these dogs when they are in their happy fun mode, where they're petting them and they're just happy dogs. To see the other side of them is something that I don't think people get to see very often or would like to see, because they have a switch where
We get a lot of that feedback from people that decide to put on our bike suit.
I was just gonna say that, I was lucky enough to put that on, and I
Yeah.
especially Grizz, saw the completely other side of that dog.
You, you learn a whole new respect for what the dog can do and the amount of force he has when you have that suit on and actually taking the bite.
Is there anything that you want the community to know? I know we have the K9 Fundraiser coming up,
Maybe March 1st.
March 1st this year.
Last year, we've had lots of good prizes and always had lots of fun, this will be the third year, so it'll be a good time.
if anybody in the community has a question, feel free to reach out to us. We have a lot of good men and women that work up here, and we're more than willing to talk with people if they have a question or a concern.
And if they don't see you in person, you guys have a Facebook page as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so you can always reach out on the Sheriff's Office K9 page as well. So, well, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us.
Yes,
Thank you.
very much.
Thanks.
You didn't?